Hello everyone and welcome to another Amiibo review. We're gonna discuss the retro pack and the new restock of Amiibo figures. Here we have Rob. He's a very nice figure. He has some pretty great details on him. His eyes are blue glass, so they look pretty nicely. The painting on his arms, gray on it, really great. And he has so many details like his cable there on the back, as you can see from there. It's gray, but I think they did a really good job on his position, and it's just one of the best and most nicest figures to decorate with. Next up we have Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt again is a really cool figure because it's something you would never thought you would actually have a figure like that, but it's really cool. Obviously they had to stick in the plastic invisible thing that I dislike here just to have the duck flying around, but overall it looks great. It's nice that at least it's behind the dog instead of being on the front covering him. I think in that thing I'm pretty happy about that. Very nice, very sharp his colors, and just a really nice figure as well to have on display. Really cool. Next up we have Mr. Game & Wash. And you know what, he's not really one of my favorite characters, but I must say this is definitely one of my favorite amiibos. Yes, it's super simple, but it comes with a ton of poses that I'm about to show you just about now. Here's the first one that you come with. Here's the other one, the parachute. Again, it's amazing. I mean, it's a simple thing, but it's made of good material. It actually feels strong enough, like it's not gonna break easily. So I think that's really cool, and you can just switch it out to this one. The bell one, also cool. And last but definitely not least, since this is one of the most amazing moves of Mr. Game & Watch, here you have it with his hammer. Again, really sweet stuff. I would totally recommend you to get that retro pack, not only because the 3 figures are awesome, but just Mr. Game & Watch itself is just amazing, really. Now we're gonna be discussing the restock figures. Here we have Little Mac from Wave 2, otherwise known as the wave that nobody ever saw in stores, basically. I was really surprised by Little Mac on stores. I did not know about the restock before. When I saw him on the display, I was super amazed, so I quickly grabbed him. He's pretty small because, well, he's little. It's still a pretty cool figure overall. The pose is really nice for him, pretty strong, show with his uppercut there. So again, this is really cool. If you love Little Mac, you need to get this one. Next, we have Captain Falcon. I don't know what to say about this amiibo because I love the details on him, the colors, and just overall the polish of the figure is amazing. But at the same time, I don't like at all the fact that he has this plastic invisible thing holding him right on my face, like literally almost stuck on his butt even. I think it's a little too distracting. I know they have to if they really wanted to do that pose, but I would have reconsidered not to do that pose, honestly. However, again, the details on him really sort of make up for it. You can see level details on the clothes, the belt, nicely detailed. The boots itself are pretty detailed too. Here you can see all kinds of shapes in there. His helmet has his logo. His eyes look pretty fine too. Costume over here, you can see the logo. It's got the gun, again more belts detail, things over here have detail. Overall, really impressively designed. It's just this thing that bothers me. But again, if you like Captain Falcon, you definitely need to get it. Next up we have Lucario. I honestly didn't think I would ever find a Lucario ever in my life. I thought that I was doomed not to get him because Toys R Us never got it in stock over here, but finally they did, thanks to the restock again. And again, Lucario is definitely one of my favorites. The color blue on him is amazing. He has some pretty cool details here, like there's some details of fur over here, which is really cool. You can see things here on his feet, legs, and overall just pretty cool details, and actually it's interesting how they put in a base here to hold him rather than stick him onto the base with his feet. The feet are actually pretty loose. As you can see, they're loose over there. Really fantastic figure, really. If you love Lucario, Pokemon overall, is a must. And last but certainly not least is the GameStop exclusive Shulk. Again, I didn't really think I would get this one either, because my GameStop I always go every day and they never ever had it in stock. But now I have it, and wow, is Shulk a really impressive figure. The amount of details on his clothes is just really well done. His face is also really well done. I think overall the Amiibos have improved in their faces, so I can pretty much stop making fun of their faces at this point. The sword, of course, it has this blue detail. You just have to be a little bit careful not to break it. Again, the clothes have some nice details, like really, just look at that. All the pants, all the things, all the chains, all the things, even on his feet. Like, the level of detail they went through this one is amazing. Look at here to signify texture. Really, just very impressive. I mean, even the hair looks pretty realistic. Again, this one is just, wow, really impressive. And so, once again, we reach a conclusion to another Amiibo Ways figure review. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, really cool collectibles. The Amiibos have improved a lot. It's great to have them improve in stock and overall in great detail too. Right now the retro pack is pretty easy to get, and some of these restock figures are also getting easier to get, like Shulk. So if you haven't, be sure to check them out. Really cool. See you next time.